Attention! The battery for this product is attached outside the box. Do not throw it away when removing the plastic seal.
Today we're looking at this. Oh, I gotta remove the plastic seal. We're back at it, gang. Look, there's a certain group of you that, you're really here for this. Thank you. Sometimes we just gotta have fun, okay? I do a lot of reviews with 5K toys in mind. In mind? No. I buy the products. Sometimes they refund it after I review it. Will they do that this time? We shall never know. Until later. Removing the plastic seal, be sure that you don't throw away the batteries. Here they are.
Tiny little things, look at them.
I made sure to not throw away when removing the plastic seal. Garbage. Front of the box, oh, there's a lot of plastic in there. So, I mean, inbox collectors, you're gonna be sad unless you open this, remove the plastic, put it back in, then you're gonna be happy. Actually, you'll be even happier if you open this, take the stuff out, and play with it? Who would have thought? Become an out-of-box collector, folks. Side of the box, you got a figure shot. Back of the box, we talked about a lot of Chinese, and I cannot read that. However, we can use translation apps. However, I'm not here for boxes. Side of the box, you got another figure shot, ages 15 and up, which is pretty classic, am I right? So Instagram, don't know, and don't know. Maybe Chinese specific social apps. Whoa, that's a toxic scent. just the whiff that I got out of there was almost like paint. The stink of paint. Good Lord. Whatever, front of this little flappy do, look at that. More to come, which means subscribe to this channel so that you can see all that is to come, unless I don't like the look of some of those things. But if it's anything like this one, if it's anything like this one, I most certainly will purchase and review it. Alternate faceplates included, and cake is included. Back of the card gets a full shot. Alternate, I just did that face. I just personally went, that's super weird. And a lantern, which glows thanks to batteries. Where did I put those batteries? Oh my God, I've already lost them. I taped them to the box. We're done with the card, so that can go over here. And then we got 2 layers of goodies. Am I recording on both cameras? Thank God. Now this side smells like elementary school lunch. What does that mean? I don't know. And that would have been in the 80s, folks. That's right. I'm an old guy. Oh boy. Yeah, it smells like you just painted your house. That's the stink that's coming out of here. I'm probably gonna not survive long enough to finish this review. Now this base reminds me of something I've reviewed before. Don't remember who it was. Don't even think it's the same company. Who the heck is even making this? Fish toys. That does, all right, well, whatever. You know, you name your company whatever you want, even if it doesn't make sense. Now this is a 1/9 scale, so this is a big one, okay? And if you needed a big figure, you got it. Now, this could also be Death by Snoo Snoo.
Let's take all this out. So nice. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're only a 1/12 scale collector? Well, I guess I just showed you exactly the reason why you're not anymore. And it's not because of these. Or is it? It's not. Is it? Certainly not. Probably is. I'm gonna say already, this is a work of art, okay? These are the reasons why we buy some of the things that we buy. Because there's works of art, and then you get bonuses. Did I say bonuses? Hopped up on some caffeine. Stunning! All right, let's look at all of these accessories. We got a couple hands. These are great. This is actually a very similar hand gesture that we saw with Theo from Metal Slug. These are made specifically to hold these little sticky buns. Look at that. That is such a nice little detail. And you know what? Sometimes you're just like, I want more accessories for my action figures. Well, you got them Okay. The only issue is I'm having right now is that you're gonna have to squeeze these hands together to get them in the position to hold the buns, the sticky buns. I'm an idiot boy. And we also have a left and right of this, which is just a hand to do, I don't know, stop hands. And then you get some fists, which you could use for whatever. Punching, probably, that would be a good start. And then you get a left and right of this, which is like a nice, just a holding, a relaxed hand. Or a holding hand. You could put a little dumpling in there. And then you get a left and right of this, which is just, you know, like a command thing or a thing. I don't know. Whatever you want it to be.
Nani?
Do these go together? I don't know. Maybe. It's up to you. And you get those little dumplings. You get 3 of those, which is awesome. And then you get this steamer, the little dumpling steamer thing, which we actually have one here in the house. And we make stuff with it. That's what you're supposed to do, is make stuff with it. So I guess we're doing it right. You put those in there, and then you steam them with water. Alternate face plates. You got this one, which is totally standard. You get it all the time. I like the little heart snaps. That's actually pretty cool. A lot of good details here, good application in paint. So that's all we have to say about that. This face, however, cheesin'. That's a cheesin' face. Pretty cool. Like it. Nicely done. And you get this one, which is, I don't know, like just a cool face. Just a cool face. On by default, she's got some gripping hands so that she can grip this awesome rake, which I'm sure has a more specific thing than a rake. And the face that's on by default is this one. Pretty neutral, neutral thing. This also has one of my favorite features, which is movable eyeballs. You wouldn't have guessed that, did you? Take off this boar's head. This looks awesome. It is very soft, which is cool, so that should not get in the way of articulating anything. And then check out these lanterns, man. These lanterns are stunning. The only issue is that they're fully attached to this. Like, you can't get these off of the head, because maybe there's opportunities for these to do more than just hang off this head piece. Now, I saw on the thing about lanterns lighting up with magnets, but where do those magnets go? I don't think I saw instructions anywhere, so we'll have to figure that out with our brains. And sometimes, man, is that the hardest part, is using the brain. Now, tusks look nice. Again, everything is soft. Those actually come out. I don't know. I mean, maybe that one got missed with some glue because this side's a little tougher, but the details in the sculpt are fantastic, man. Really nice paintwork. Loving this thing. Now get rid of it. We didn't talk about this other stuff. The pretty awesome base that, if it's like the one that I remember I reviewed before, you can put your accessories in it. Oh, that's a lot different from the one that I recall reviewing. I thought the other one like flipped open. Anyway, definitely a different way to do it. Nice detail here on this piece as well. The only issue here with the arm is that it's very futuristic. So this clearly was a futuristic character that I reviewed. Huh, don't know. But this doesn't make sense. But I'm happy it comes with a stand, comes with this little claw piece that you can put into the stand, and it's spring-loaded. Well, that's really cool. Neato, gang. Happy to have it. I tell you what, I'm happy to have it. Talking about that rake, again, excellent details. It's very soft, so you don't have to worry about these things breaking off necessarily, which is cool. The only thing you could potentially break is the handle. This pops off so you can slide it into the hands without stressing the products, the plastic. So that's cool. Okay, you can actually get yourself a little thing of sand and use this and have like a nice little rock zen garden. And you get the classics, the necessaries, standard needs here. Needs have been met. And you get this one. And they're left and right, okay? So this is all normal stuff. It's great to have. Nothing to say about it. And this, which is the tool to move the eyeballs. It looks like a screwdriver. It's just a tiny screwdriver, but you can move the eyeballs with this. So that's really nice. Love that feature. Definitely one of my favorites. Doesn't work very well though. Having a hard time moving these eyes, so this screwdriver is too thin for those eye sockets. What's the deal with that? God, you're really gonna have to like put some force in there to get these to move. It's a great feature. I'm sure a lot of people don't use it, but I love it. I'd love to see some US companies do that. Probably never will. Now we get into the main part of the show, okay? This is not it. All of this is it. So let's start off by zooming in so we can get a good look at everything. Details here are fantastic, okay? Can't say enough good things about this. Just enjoyable. Very enjoyable on the eyes. Great paintwork. The sculpt is fantastic. I mean, all the details are there. 1/9 scale, you can get away with a lot more stuff, of course, but I have confidence that the quality of this figure they could do at 1/12 scale and still have really, really nice paint and sculpt. I mean, sometimes the sculpt is the most important thing, but not today. It's all the above, the paint, and the whole 9 yards. So let's talk about I don't know, let's look at this. The details here, all this. This is really cool, okay? Nice. All right, you got some alternates for whatever reason. Why do we have alternates of the same looking thing? That's weird. Do I have the wrong stuff in the box? Because that's basically the same thing. Doesn't matter. Let's move on. The fur actually looks really good too. They've done a nice job with all of that. It seems like a lot of these armor pieces can come off, which is cool. How much of it comes here? Not the first time this is showed up on this channel. Also here. Okay. Can we shut? It's time to cut the cameras off. It is important to make sure that your hands look good. That's what this was. We have some articulation to check out. So the range on the head, pretty good actually. Feels like there's a neck joint in there, which is definitely gonna help out. It's all a soft finish, which is cool. Shoulder articulation, let's see what we got there. So it goes up really well, even with this armor piece. You got some rotation there at the bicep, double jointed elbows, standard ball pegs for the wrists. Love all that. And we should have some good body articulation. Oh yeah, that's some great range. Check that out. Realistic. Pretty fancy, side to sides, awesome. I don't think there's gonna be any waist articulation. No, it's all just in the torso, but the range is still definitely there, which is pretty wild. You got some pretty decent splits, rotation there at the upper part of the leg, and double jointed knees, and a standard ankle peg. No toe articulation, but I guess that's okay considering there's like some armor pieces that would prevent that anyway. This makes me think she needs a bow and arrow. It would seem kind of on brand. Right, let's see what these wrist joints are like. Tiny, delicate little wrist. That could be a potential issue, but they have a good grip. Boom, look at that. Looks great. Scaling wise, what does this look like to other things? I don't know. Where do I even have stuff to compare anymore? Yep, gigantic. Now I think I remember the brand that was similar to this. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's huge. It is a very large figure. I mean, it is 1/9 scale, so of course it's gonna be big. Well, that's just ridiculous. What a comparison. That's a silly comparison. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Anyway, yes, is it cool? Absolutely. It's the artistic treatment of a lot of this stuff. Really, really nice. How the heck do the batteries work? Okay, there we go. All right. We're getting there. There is the tiny little light. You take one battery, thank goodness. Looking at this card and using the translation app doesn't translate that well, but it does give us an idea. Spike of the lamp. They mean this piece down here, which if you look, you can see the way that's finished. That goes against that, turns it on. Really nice. Okay, and I think there's a couple different modes, so depending on how you tap it once, tap it twice, which the second mode, for being on the shelf, might look a little cooler, but I do appreciate the single option. Anyway, that's really cool, and the fact that the magnet is built into the piece that you would be using rather than something somewhere else that could just disappear and then is gone forever. But there you have it, folks. This is absolutely a stunning piece. I highly recommend it if you're into this. If you enjoyed this and you'd like to see more in this realm of things, then click the top link there. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.